Lin Kinoshita, and I tend not to go to any, I go to rallies. I love to hold up signs. I usually do not speak. But as president of the United Nations Association of Silicon Valley, I feel that I must speak up of this latest tragedy in Gaza. I wanted to talk today about the humanitarian work that the United Nations is doing in Gaza. Because of the extent of some 80% of the casualties are civilians. This is really a war against the innocents, the children, the women who are not combatants. I think you feel as I do that you have to speak out, but you can also help. I wanted to mention that yesterday, Undersecretary General Valerie Amos, who heads the Humanitarian Relief Agency and the Emergency Relief Coordination in Gaza and the rest of the world, in fact, spoke in front of the UN Security Council about what's happening in Gaza. So she says that up to 440,000 people in Gaza are now displaced. That's 24% of the population. So many of them are being housed in the UNRWA schools, which is a UN agency that aids Palestinians in the Middle East. Of course, many of you know that several of the schools were bombed. The latest one being a girls' school where children were killed in their sleep, some almost 20 children. So it made the UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon so angry. He said that who would kill children in their sleep? It is totally inhumane. So the UN partners, including agencies that many of us are very familiar with, are working to meet the increasing humanitarian need. UNRWA, which is the UN Relief and Works Agency, the one that works directly with Palestinians, are delivering food and water to shelters in addition to its regular programs. The World Food Program, the largest food program in the world, is providing food to people sheltering in these refugee centers. And the World Health Organization is facilitating the transfer of medical supplies to hospitals, which also have been bombed. I understand today the IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces, have already announced they're planning to bomb another hospital, which is this is in violation of international law. So they are violating it, and they are doing it with impunity. And the main nation that is supporting them is the United States. The United States, as Shelby had mentioned, have just given $225 million for the dome protection program. Where is the dome protection for the civilians in Palestine? We give Palestine annually $3.1 billion in aid. Most of this is for what they call self-defense against the people in the West Bank and Gaza. This has to stop. Today, the UNICEF, the Children's Relief Committee, has condemned Israel for killing 264 children in Palestine. They are outraged. They are trying to help the children in this region, as they do all over the world. And this has got to stop. And the only way we can do it is for Americans to rise up and speak out.